Before beginning this video, let me remind our channel members that European Chemical Bulletin is currently removed from the Scopus database. Also, Revista di Gesto Social e Ambiental Journal will be very soon removed from the Scopus database. So I request faculty members, research scholars and industry specialists to please consider this useful information when you are trying to submit your manuscript for these kind of journals. Hello Crystron channel members, viewers and subscribers, very good day to you all. So I am really happy to meet you all once again. This time with a very genuine review of a Scopus Index journal. It is Applied Computing and Informatics. So in this video, we are going to have a very genuine review about whether the article what we are trying to submit for this journal, will it be indexed in the Scopus database? And everybody's doubt or clarification would be whether we can submit multidisciplinary articles to this particular journal. How much publication time it will take? When will my paper be actually published? When will it be indexed? We'll try to find out. Also nowadays, many scholars, faculty members, research members are asking for DOI for their particular articles. So in this video, we'll also try to find out the information. Also, we'll try to find out the APC or maybe article processing or maybe publication charges for publication of an article in this particular journal. So without wasting much of our time, let us go straight into the review of Applied Computing and Informatics journal. So this is the journal we are reviewing about. So the name of the journal is Applied Computing and Informatics. So when we are searching in the Google, we are getting some search results. So the first one comes from the Emerald Publishing. Actually, this journal comes from Emerald Publishing, Applied Computing and Informatics. So down you can see Science Direct link as well. Okay, so even if you try to go into that, you can see that this journal was already in the Elsevier Science Direct, and after 2020 it moved to Emerald Publishing. So here you can see more of the indexing databases like SciImago.jr discussing about this particular journal. We'll go with the first website, okay, emeraldgrouppublishing.com. So we go for ACI, Applied Computing and Informatics. So down you can see the ISSN number and the online ISSN number. It's an open access journal and they say that this journal is currently indexed in the Scopus database. So you can see that this journal is maintained by the King Saud University, Saudi Arabia. And down you can see the scope of the journal. Okay, so these are the topics like internet, e-commerce architecture, all the topics you can go through. Okay, so it is basically of computing and informatics type. Please, I request all the channel members, viewers, followers and subscribers to go aligned with the themes. If your paper does not fall in the themes, please do not submit your research paper. Chances that maybe it might be accepted, maybe it might be published, but it will not be indexed. So all the articles are published under open access under CC by 4.0 license. And about the previous issues of this journal, you can find with the Science Direct as well as journals.elsevier.com. When we browse through the issues of this particular journal, okay, we see, okay, the recent issue is volume number 19 and approximately we have 4 issues being published in this journal every year. When you browse through the current issues, volume number 19, issue 3-4, there are not many articles which are present and they have maintained internationalism in the papers, which means that this journal we believe to remain in the Scopus database for a long time. So in the author guideline section, they have mentioned that they will be checking your paper with a quality check that is provided by the Crossref similarity check, not authenticate and not turn it in plagiarism report. So they have mentioned that you have to prepare your paper according to the MS Word format. LaTeX files can also be used and the articles should not exceed 5,000 words in length. Please make sure that you mention the complete author details with full complete abbreviation of all the authors with the address, with the pin code, with the ORCID ID and with institutional email ID if you have. Please make sure that whenever you are trying to prepare the abstract, it should have these titles and the maximum length of the abstract should not exceed 250 words. So you can submit either your research article or review paper, mini review, short communication, editorials or maybe book reviews. When you include images in your paper, okay, make sure that it is in .ai, .eps, .jpeg, .bmp or maybe .tif format. And they have also given the guidelines of how the references should be prepared. When you browse through the editorial team, we can see the editor-in-chief from King Saud University, and of course the institutional email ID has been given. Also, when we browse through the editorial team members, the first thing that I like is they have given institutional email ID for all the editorial board members. This is totally fine, even if they don't display the biography or maybe ORCID ID. So if you have any issues with regards to paper submission or maybe paper preparation, you can contact not the editor-in-chief email ID. I will show you one email ID. You can contact them. You can ask for any queries. About the indexing and metrics, you can see that this journal is currently indexed in the Scopus database. Also, they are a member of Cabell's Crossref and EBSCO Discovery Service. They show that this journal is currently Q1 according to information systems. In the call for papers and news, they have given some information of what themes the paper should be prepared and submitted to. So everybody's question would be APC, article processing charges. They have clearly mentioned there is no charge to the author, but through the agents, through the backdoor, through the associations, through the conferences, they are charging some money, which we will be seeing at a later part. So for submitting your paper, you should create an account with the manuscriptcentral.com. Okay, you have to submit the paper. Make sure that it is plagiarism checked, and after that you submit the paper. It will be double blind peer reviewed, and after that, if accepted, then you need not have to pay any processing charges and you have to publish it. The average time between the submission till the first decision is approximately 1 month. They are trying to fast forward the review process, so definitely they will be telling you the second decision very soon. The website looks totally fine, but anyway we will check with the SciImago.jr because they have mentioned they have displayed some information in SciImago.jr. So here we can search for the ISSN, or maybe you can search for the title. Okay, so here we see Applied Computing and Informatics, country Saudi Arabia. Publisher is King Saud University. Okay, so you can see H index is 35, which is a very good score. Print ISSN and online ISSN you can find here. Okay, and here you can see coverage 2011 and afterwards 2014 till 2022. So you can know that SciImago.jr publishes 1 year before. Okay, so that is totally fine. So here we can see the link of the home page, how to publish in this journal. Also they have given one email ID. Okay, so when we click on this home page or maybe how to publish in this journal, it is redirecting to the exact website which we have already reviewed. Okay, so here you can see the scope of the journal being mentioned very clearly, and down you can see the quartile. Okay, so this is a very useful information. So after a very long time we are seeing good journals. Okay, so information systems it is Q1, and for computer science application and software it is Q2. Okay, still it is very good. Okay, so down you can see the 2-year, 4-year and 5-year statistics of this journal. Okay, so you can see the comments as well. Okay, so what is the time required for the first decision? So they have discussed about this one. And if you have any queries regarding paper preparation or maybe paper processing or maybe some technical issues, you can contact this particular email ID, because this particular email ID is trying to respond very soon. And also they are requesting that there is a backlog of around 50 papers waiting for their turn, so others are expected to stay patient. So SciImago.jr has given adequate information, but anyway we will check with the Scopus. So Scopus.com, you select the sources. Okay, title being selected. Okay, in the title you enter Applied Computing and Informatics. So down you can see one search result, Applied Computing and Informatics. It's an open access journal. Cite score is 16.3, very good score. Okay, highest percentile is 97%. Citations you can see 816 citations. Okay, so that is really good, and percentage cited is 92. Once again very good. Okay, so when you go through this particular journal, you can see the same Scopus coverage years. Publisher is Emerald Publishing, same ISSN number. Okay, so all those subject categories or maybe themes exact the same. Okay, but we do not have the source homepage here. Okay, I really don't know why. Okay, so because maybe from Elsevier they moved to Emerald Publishing, maybe that might be the reason. Okay, so in Scopus content coverage you can see we are in August 2023. You can see 15 documents. Okay, so from 2014 if you can see average like 10-20 documents, and after that now you can see 30 to 40 documents now. Okay, so we are in 15 documents up to August. Maybe we can expect maybe 25 documents to December 2023. Okay, so that's a very good sign, because when you try to publish less articles and the articles are also indexed, which is a very good sign. We'll also try to check in master journalist, so mjl.clarivate.com. so here we are checking for this particular journal, Applied Computing and Informatics, but unfortunately we are not getting the exact search result. We are getting Applied Computing and Geosciences, Computing and Informatics, which are not exactly the same. which means that this journal is not indexed in the master journal list or maybe Web of Science database. When you go to UGC Care website, okay, so here you can see group 1 and group 2. You know very well that Scopus database, AHCI, SCIE, SSCI and Web of Science database, everything falls under group 2. So you need not have to check in group 1. You can understand that this journal is currently indexed in the UGC Care group 2. But when we go to the Australian Business Deans Council, okay, so ABDC journalist, we have searched for the ISSN here 22108327 and I'm clicking on enter. Okay, so you cannot find any journals that match these parameters, which means that this journal is not indexed in the ABDC journal list. About the website, the journal website looks crystal clear and of course up to the point. The journal themes, what they have mentioned, also it is selective themes. So I request the channel members, viewers, followers and subscribers to please submit papers aligned to the journal, because only vertically aligned papers or maybe papers which falls in any one of the themes, definitely it will be accepted, definitely it will be published and definitely it will be indexed. So the average time between submission till the first decision is approximately 1 month, and of course they are trying to fast forward the process. The journal is really quick, but definitely I believe that it will take 4 to 5 months for the publication. Regarding the processing charges, there is no charge for the author as mentioned in the website, but through the backdoor, through the agents, through the associations, through the conferences, they are charging an amount of maximum 46,000 in Indian rupees, because this journal falls under Q1 quartile. And about this journal is currently indexed in the Scopus database, indexed in the UGC Care group 2, but not indexed in the Web of Science database, not indexed in the ABDC journal list. And since this journal accepts only quality articles, also publishes very less articles, and all of the articles are getting indexed, we believe that this journal will continue for a long time in the Scopus database. So I believe you would have found this review much more useful. So if you have any queries, questions, clarifications, and if you have any positive or maybe negative experience, please share them in the comment section. So see you then in another interesting genuine review of a Scopus, Web of Science, SCI, UGC or maybe ABDC journal list as well. Till then, collaboration is everything.